back to another Bestestimes Reborn torch video. It's 6:44 PM on Thursday the 17th of July 2025. This is another one of those ones where I'm out in the middle of nowhere where there's a lot less light pollution. I've got the Sofirn IF30 and the Convoy C8 Plus with me. The one you're seeing now is the Sofirn IF30. I'm just watching on my phone to see what the camera's seeing because I've got it on a GoPro chest mount with a in low light mode, so it handles it better. It's much better that way to do it. And then I can see what the camera's seeing as well. See fully what the camera's seeing. Turn this to a duller mode. This car's coming in that. Searching for device forever. Alright. Because when it's mounted I can't see the screen. Anyway, that's the IF30, the Sofirn IF30. Shining it straight up in the air so you can see the beam go across. Or seeing it a little opposite then. There we go, yeah. Straight ahead there's a wallaby. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but there's a wallaby right there. Just near the reflector. It's on my right hand side. You're right, mate. Yeah, they hop off. They're pretty good. If you keep to yourself and don't aggravate them. So that's on full turbo mode. Did it go across the road? No. That's down the opposite direction. So you can get more of an idea what it looks like. So we'll play around with this for a little while, then we'll do the C8 Plus. So we'll show this one the way it is. Get the focus so it's more correct. So I don't have to have the phone on to see what it's seeing. So I know it's all correct. When we go down this side street here, we've got sugarcane on one side, bananas on the other. So that's what it's like with no torches on, no lights. Turbo mode, straight up. So bright, so great. So it's still the IF30, the Sofirn. So if I just say the Sofirn or the F30, you know it's the Sofirn IF30. So this is where there's basically no light pollution at all. There's a spotlight way down the other end of the street, but you can't really see it from here. So, put the AF30 in my pocket. There's a car coming. We'll let them go first. They're not coming down this. Well, they're coming down the other part of the street. They usually turn and go somewhere else. They'll be able to see me though. That's all good. Cut that out of the video. Yeah, they usually turn, go down the other way. Anyway, this is the C8 Plus. I like the beam that comes out of that. It's like a lightsaber, boom boom, voo voo, sort of thing. But you see it on the ground here, see it a little bit further up. It's a very tight sort of beam, but it shows nearly all the way down this street. It's a dirt road, if you've seen my other videos. Oh, there's another car coming, of course, behind me. So I can't shine the torch behind me if I think I hear an animal or anything like that. It makes it a bit hard. Yeah, it's never easy doing these videos. Doesn't matter where I go, someone always comes along and stuffs it up. I'll probably drive down here, seeing that I'm down here. Yep, of course. Oh well, I'll leave it recording. Oh no, they turned. They come a little bit down the street and then turned. Yeah, I'm going to look behind now. Sorry if the camera moves too fast. It moves when I move. But at least you can get a fair idea. So that's the C8 Plus. It's about the brightest I've been able to get it. If anyone knows of any other settings that can make it brighter, let me know in the comments. We'll get the IF30 out and put them both together and zoom around like we do, like pan the things around. So that's all the LEDs. You can see those weird spider type things that fly. Yeah, they're always out here. Well, they are this time of the year. And we'll show 2 beams. I don't know. The C8 Plus seemed brighter just before. It's a cleaner beam. Do this. It's the IF30 by itself, with all the LEDs on, including the center one. I'd be more fair. That's without the center one on. That's with just the center beam. It'll clean the lens. And sometimes a thing too. Make sure it's as bright as it allows it to be. And then C8 Plus. So you've got to realize that when I'm doing these videos, there's always flashing lights. So if you're sensitive to that, then I would say not to watch. There's nothing I can do about that. They all have it when you cycle through. Yeah, when you cycle through, you've got to deal with it. Like trying to get it to go back to the normal beam. There we go. Oh, that's still a flickery one too. There's a couple of flickery ones on this. I think yeah, that's the brightest. So that's the C8 Plus. There's your banana farm on that side. Hopefully the wallaby showed up. You get lots of them out here. Yeah, very searchlighty, but when you show it up in the air, it's like wow. Do the center beam IF30 as well. That's the one on the left, and on the right it's the C8 Plus. Turn all the LEDs on again on the thing. Yeah, it's got the bit of condensation in the lens. That'll be from being in the air conditioning at home. Maybe winter here, but it's still quite warm. But yeah, I would recommend both of these. The C8 Plus doesn't get as bright. It doesn't get as hot, I mean. Whereas the F30 gets quite bright. Yeah, very bright. Very hot, very warm, I mean. Like the whole torch is warm now, because I've had it on turbo mode for a fair while now, off and on. Rotate the dial so it goes a little bit brighter. You've got to rotate the dial before you press it on anything or it won't work. The IF30. Till the green light comes on. Yeah, it's so bright. The C8 Plus doesn't seem very bright when you've just got that on at all. Yeah, it seemed brighter last night. I think there might have been another setting that went on, because there is a thing where you can press it like 12 times to change settings. I don't like that. I noticed that the new Sofirn, I forget the model number, but I will buy it. The new Sofirn torch that's just been announced, you can actually buy it now off AliExpress. It has a little screen on it, and that's what I think the C8 Plus should have, a little screen where you can see what the setting is, change it. Yeah, something that doesn't take too much battery, but just enough that you can see it. It's not going to be distracting when you're out. You can turn it off if you need to, sort of thing. Yeah, like I said, this has got the tight beam for the long distance, but it's also got the bit of a spill, so you can see out a bit, like to either side, in front, and that, like where I've got it now, I can see out in front pretty good. A bit further down. Usually wallabies a bit further up here too when I come here. So we're just going to go to the end of the street and then finish the video, give you a bit of a look. Watch last night's video, which showed the war sun, and I've got that with me, but because there's so much traffic in that, I decided just to do these 2 bigger ones, 2 brighter ones at the moment. I did the war sun torch, the Sofirn IF30 Pro, and that last item, the C8 Plus. So if you want to look at that video, it's available now in the torches playlist of Bestestimes Reborn, so definitely check that out. There's other ones on there from other torches I've done. And if you like it, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely appreciate that. If you want to donate to the channel, you're quite welcome to. There's a PayPal link, which is the better way to do it. There's a super thanks button provided by YouTube. It's not as good. YouTube gets some of the proceeds of that, whereas I get more of it when it's PayPal. They don't take as much fees. It goes directly to me. So, and if you're a company that wants to sponsor videos, send out torches for free, and that, quite welcome to let me know. Look in the about section on my YouTube, and you'll see the email address. Got an email address emailed the other day from the local radio station asking if they could use one of my videos, one of my local videos, not a torch review video, for one of their things they were doing. They did an interview with someone and they wanted to use my stuff for the social media side of it. That was pretty cool. They don't get paid for it. Of course not. Not that lucky. It's facing down where we just came from. I don't know if you can see those weird spiders. They did show up in one video. You could actually see it. They look like flying spiders coming towards you. Thousands of them. Hundreds at least. But yeah. Really like playing around with these. Like when you see on TV and all that, or airports and that, where they got those people with the red lights shining them around, directing the airplanes and that. It's pretty cool. Well, that's the way it is with no light on at all. Now the camera does brighten it slightly because it's in low light mode, but it's pitch black. All I can see is a little bit of the cane because of that spotlight up there. But earlier when I turned it off, nah, can't see that. Getting the C8 Plus to turn back on, quite annoying. If you needed it on in a big hurry because something's happening, you'd struggle a bit. That's an oversight on their part. Would I recommend the C8 Plus? Depends on what you need. If you're a collector of torches, you can get these in multiple colours. I've got the blue. There's red, purple, green, orange, yellowy, all these different. It's the colour of the torch, not the colour of the light. Yeah, the light that it emits and that. So, yeah, good fun. So if you like these videos, let me know. Definitely let me know. Like, share, comment, subscribe. There'll be plenty of them regularly. I'll be getting torches regularly. Hopefully companies decide they're not good enough to sponsor. It'll help build my channel too, having the sponsor video stuff. But my reviews, can't be bought. They can pay me, they can send me torches, but I'm not going to be saying something's great when it's no good, because then you go out and buy it and you don't like it because I've said it's great when it's not. I don't like that. I don't agree with doing that. So, the C8 Plus, for the price, yeah. The Sofirn F22A is better. The IF22A, to me, is a better torch all round. Better flashlight. And I'll do a comparison of the C8 Plus and the IF22A one day when I've got the time. And that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe and enjoy your tech.